Attention, all views and opinions expressed in this video and channel are for educational purposes only.
All right, everybody, so we are back again.
I'm back again.
And look who we have. Bella's here.
In the house.
And she's apparently got some things she needs to talk about. Right?
Always. I always have stuff to talk about.
All right, so you ready to do it?
I'm ready to go.
Here we go! So, Bella, you have a few things today to discuss.
And one big topic, though. One big topic, but it's long. It's in depth, so, stay for the ride. Also, love that blunted shirt. It's amazing.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it,
Love it.
Yeah. So, thank you so much. Yeah, I do like this shirt. It's comfortable.
So, if you don't got it, you can get it at where?
UNSwholesale.com. I'll be glad to ship that shit right out to you.
I love late nights. Dad does not, but it's probably because of our age difference. And
there was a time, Bella, when old Dad would burn the midnight oil till it became morning oil.
When you came up here, you were out pretty late. I noticed up here that almost every single smoke shop is open late. At least on the weekends, they're open between 11 a.m. till 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. And the reason is here.
You can buy blunted cones till 2:30 in the morning?
2:30 in the morning. Let's just say you run out. You got to go.
Got to get that.
Got to get it right now. Because it's awful. It's midnight, right, guys? You go. You want to have a smoke sesh. There's nothing there. There's nothing. It's a bad day.
It sucks.
It's a bad day. But what if the lovely store at the end of the street is open?
And they got your blunted cones.
And they have your blunted cones.
That you have to have. Because it's the best. They're the fucking best.
They're amazing. So they have to have it. But what if, craziness, ready? But they closed at 8 p.m. What are you going to do? I'm going to go to the gas station and get the lesser quality ones. So now you're upset.
I mean, they're not opening.
They're mad and they're upset.
They're mad. They're upset.
Exactly. So what if you stayed open a little bit later and you have staffing that is okay with, I'll take that night one because I'm more of a night person. I'd rather take the night shift than I would the day shift. Who knows?
I can't even deny that's a fact.
Because I know people here that would rather do it, right?
Yep.
So let's just say they would rather do that. So they'd rather take the night to closing. So let's just say you can stay open on that Thursday through Saturday till 2:30 in the morning, but you can stay open from Sunday to Wednesday till 12:30. So you can do these things, right? But let's incentivize people on coming in besides the gutting blunted cones at 2:30 in the morning because they don't have any more. Let's incentivize people. Let's make bundles. I love bundles.
So not only do you get a blunted cone, you get a lighter.
Yep. Or you get like some tips, some lighters.
Just a tip.
Yeah, whatever. So that can be, let's just call this a midnight starter kit. That can be a pipe / rolling tray with the premium lighter and maybe a blunted cones.
Or what if they got all 4 or 5 flavors of blunted cones and at one low price?
Exactly. They have a new bundle called an all-nighter where it's a disposable vape, or it could be blunted cones with some flour.
Yeah,
right?
Flour.
And it can be like two, because everyone knows, and we see it a lot whenever we go to the shows, the exotic snacks. Maybe you can put those two exotic snacks in there with a drink, a cold brew, something like that. Because sometimes they got those drink machines in there, right? And that could be called the all-nighter. Or you can get a studio session, can be the next name. And it could have papers, your trays, cones, a mini ashtray, things like that, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to incentivize somebody else, right? We all know Uber, DoorDash, the big service industry people. They're out all the time. I love DoorDash. Guys.
It's squeezably soft like Charmin.
Awful. Anyways, so let's just say they can come in, right? And if they show the app or something like that they work there, maybe they get 10% off between those hours.
So if they work for, like, let's say our favorite Uber driver or DoorDash driver was to show up, and he all he's got to do is show his app that he's a driver, he gets a discount.
Yup, just to get them to come in. Just to get them to come in, right?
Yeah, I mean, nothing makes you more confident is knowing that your Uber driver has a blunted cone in the front.
Listen, we know he's going to get there. He's going to be great. He's going to be the best one ever since he's got it, right?
Well, if he's buying them by the box, I mean, he might even share.
Exactly. He might even share with you if you ask him nicely. Exactly.
Maybe he's got some THCA flower in it. Maybe y'all blazing up, rolling down the road.
Maybe. Okay, so we're going to go with these night programs, right? So these are only between like 11 p.m. to like closing.
11 to close.
11 to close. That's it, right? This is called, and this one's only on Mondays. It's called the Midnight Munchie Mondays. You want to hear what you get in the Monday Munchie Mondays? Don't say that 3 times fast because you're going to really get yourself.
Midnight Munchie Mondays. Midnight Munchie Mondays. Midnight Munchie Mondays. Well, I figured the son bitch would show up if I did it 3 times in a row.
What is this, Beetlejuice?
Or Candyman.
Oh.
It's a Candyman.
Anyways, so this can also incentivize you buying these bundles, right? So if they buy the bundles, they get that exotic snack for free, which is also good if your exotic snacks aren't moving. This is they're getting close to their expiration date. That is an amazing way to get them out. This one's really cool. This is called the 111 Flash. At 1:11 a.m., the first 11 customers get a mystery add-on, like the play on words. And if you post on it all day, hey, we're doing this flash at 1:11. If you're here, the first 11 people get this mystery add-on. Everybody likes mystery. Everyone likes it.
If it was me, it'd be a fucking lighter, a branded lighter with my store.
Oh.
Maybe with the QR code on it.
Oh.
So that we could go straight to our website. Right?
Oh, amazing. Love it.
If you're in one of those states where you can do delivery from your store, I mean, come on.
Crazy. Right?
That's what I'm talking about. Just like that. Smoke shop owners, presentation is everything. If your store looks like a garage sale, your customers aren't going to take you seriously. Displayarama.com has every fixture you need. Racks, showcases, slat walls, counters, mannequins, all in stock, ready to ship fast. Upgrade your look, boost your sales, and save some cash. Use my code ChadWade5 to get 5% off your order. Displayarama, real fixtures, real fast, recommended by me, Chad, here at Chad Wade TV.
So I know a lot of y'all are thinking, at least I have thought about this, that you may be thinking, what about the safety aspects? Because you know nothing good happens after midnight, right? We've heard that. Everyone's heard that saying. Nothing good happens after midnight. Well, everyone's heard it. If you haven't, you're living underneath a rock and you need to go live somewhere else because you need to learn it. What if you do pickup window hours, right? Because we have a pickup window in Shepherdsville, correct?
Today we do.
Today we do, at least. Or they can do, we can go back to good old COVID-19 protocols, where they can only do drive up and you have to put it in the car. You know what I'm saying? So that can be between midnight to 2:30 to like whenever you close, right? Midnight to close. And this can only be on prepaid orders only, right? Let's say you have a website, right? That you can do e-commerce from and you don't want them in the store and you say, well, we only do online orders after this time.
It's only drive-thru or pickup.
Exactly. Things like that. So that's going to be your way to keep down your line controls and also keep safety inside your store.
I just talked to a guy, speaking of which, I don't even know how he does this business. I don't understand. Mm-hmm. But from one end of his store in a horseshoe all the way around is bulletproof glass. In front of his showcases, he made himself
prepared.
He's safe.
He's safe. He's not, no one getting there.
But and it's like the whole front end of the store, there's a door. He showed it all to me on video. If you feel that unsafe, I might not do it. He spent a lot of money on that glass. A lot
Well,
of
I
money.
bet it's bulletproof, people. Right?
But I mean, and so he's basically, and it's, yeah, he said robbery was through the roof, and but that speaks to what you're talking about, as far as it being safe, or as far as, you know, I mean, I don't even know how he shows water pipes or anything. I don't get it.
But to go into a little bit of business, Google business profiles, right? Make sure that if you are going to do this, that you set your profile for special hours and holiday hours and add underneath the service attributes, you're going to put open, late, in-store pickup, things like that. Because it said like in-store pickups, wheelchair accessible, things like about your service attributes. Make sure that you put open, late, right?
That should be on all of your outgoing.
Everything, right? And at that point, if you are just now starting to do this because you took this idea and you thought, you know what, as well, it's a great idea. Thank you very much. I know it is. Make sure that you post weekly about what's new, and like make sure that you put your open, late, and everything, and about your new great bundles. We love bundles here. If you're having issues also about reviews, I hate reviews, but I have to deal with it. We'll deal with it. I still deal with it on the daily, and sometimes I get really mad about it, but it's besides the point because I know it's false. So if you're having issues with that, make sure that you put something about showing a 5-star review, and maybe you get a free exotic snack for doing it. I'm really focusing on these things of trying to get these exotic snacks out.
Well, you know, because they're having a hard time with those. I mean, I know that tends to be something that everybody thinks sells like hell, but it really
either does or it doesn't.
It sells like hell, terrible.
Yeah.
And then so many people keep telling me, you know, that their shit goes bad when they go to take them back. The people won't do it. And, you know, I have preached against these things, man. You know, it is very hard to find somebody that is reliable and really does stand behind their product. Yeah. A lady was talking to me not more than a day or two, well, last week, Thursday, and she was telling me that she got an order, 30-40% of them was already out of date.
That's awful. Now that's not right.
And she said that the only way to know if they was any good was to open them. And then she goes, but if I do, they won't take them back. And I said, well, then don't.
Yeah,
just send them back. And she was having a hell of a time getting them taken back. So I can't even tell you it's a good idea to do it.
Yeah.
Especially when you could just get proven product.
Like blunted cones.
Well, yeah, there's that. For like sure, because their fucking shit is legit, and I mean, you know, and I know I go on a lot about them, man, but I mean, these boys really do stand behind their product, man. And,
I mean, you know, they
really do, and I mean, I can't find anything wrong with them.
No, trust me, we tried.
And you know, and I've had like other other wraps and things or shit of that nature that should be just awesome.
That are well known,
and they're stale. They're stale.
And personally, I think they go against the big dogs. Personally,
I think if you try that product,
you never go back.
You never go back. I can prove it because I'm putting it in a store in a small county of my own stores, and it is their number one cone. Fucking one. I mean, and it's beating a huge industry sales. It's killing them. It's killing them.
That's pretty much all I got. We've been going.
That's a whole lot, man. I mean, late night deals. So we're talking late night deals, and we're talking, you know, periodic times of when those deals kick in, and only for a limited time. Correct?
Exactly. And we know these things work because we've seen things like these work. These are proven methods that can work if you do them correctly.
And I'll tell you another thing. If you're going to call it late night, how about an opening special?
Exactly.
Like, and have a breakfast special as well. And
even,
you know,
even better. That's
so great. If you open it,
you can even do a bundle called Roll and Bake.
I can't even deny that.
That would be genius. It'd be amazing.
And, you know, if you had all 5 blunted cones, you know, as a deal, and, you know, that's an all-day event.
Exactly.
All day.
You don't have to go nowhere.
No. Or if you are a driver,
Maybe
for
you want that.
Uber,
Maybe you want
and hey, or honestly have a delivery guy, a delivery special
Yeah, exactly.
where only the delivery people, I don't care if it's Amazon, UPS, FedEx, I don't give a shit who it is.
No, I don't
Those
care.
are the only people that can get it. That's it.
I agree.
You got to have your ID to do it.
Yep, agreed. I agree.
All right, Bill. Hey, I appreciate the time and I appreciate you doing this
course.
with us.
Gotcha.
And we really do. And I know everybody really looks forward to these. So we'll get this together. We'll do it again another time. And all right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. And I know I clowned around quite a bit, but I got a new soundboard and I kind of like to use it.
Yeah.
And so I'm playing with it, of course. And Bella, thank you for doing this. And I know everybody really appreciates it as well as myself. And we'll see you guys next time around. And Bella, I'll have you another group probably the next Monday. Okay.
I will. I may have already gotten it. Who knows?
Who knows? Okay, everybody. Thank you so much. Talk to you next time. Bye.